Welcome, and thank you for joining today. In this video, we are going to take a journey into one of Japan's most moving and powerful ballads, Nonfiction by Ken Hirai. This song is not simply entertainment. It is a reflection on life, grief, love, and the human search for meaning. Ken Hirai is one of Japan's most respected vocalists, known for his extraordinary range, emotional delivery, and the ability to pour raw feeling into every note. Throughout his career, he has sung about love, heartbreak, and longing, but Nonfiction, released in 2017, stands apart. It is a song that came from the depths of personal tragedy, and because of that, it resonates far beyond the world of pop music. The song was inspired by the death of one of Hirai's close friends, who tragically took his own life. Hirai was devastated, unable to stop thinking about his friend's smile, and overwhelmed with questions that had no answers. Out of that grief, Nonfiction was born. For Hirai, the song became a way of keeping the conversation with his friend alive, an attempt to reach across the silence of loss. The lyrics are simple, but they cut deeply. Hirai asks questions that feel uncomfortably close to the heart. Is life only suffering? Is success everything? I just want to see you. These are not polished lines meant to be pretty. They are direct, raw, almost like a cry. They capture the desperation of someone who has stood at the edge of despair, questioning whether life has meaning at all. At the same time, there is love in the words. Love for the friend he lost, and love for life itself, even when it feels unbearable. Musically, Nonfiction begins with a heavy, deliberate piano line. It sets a tone that is both solemn and fragile. As the song unfolds, strings gradually rise, adding emotional weight, until the arrangement becomes almost overwhelming. But it is Hirai's voice that carries the true power. Always expressive, here it is pushed to its absolute limits. It breaks, it trembles, it pleads. In those imperfections, we hear honesty. This is not a performance designed to be flawless, it is designed to be human. In Japan, the song struck a deep chord. It was chosen as the theme song for the television drama Chisana Kaijin, Little Giant, which gave it wide exposure. But even apart from television, the song resonated with countless listeners who felt its truth. For many, it was not simply a pop song, it was a mirror of their own struggles and emotions. The track became one of Hirai's defining works, not only because of its commercial success, but because of the courage it took to sing so vulnerably in public. Outside Japan, Nonfiction may not be widely known. But for those who discover it, it offers a powerful entry point into the emotional depth of Japanese music. J-pop is often associated internationally with catchy melodies, idol groups, or anime tie-ins. But songs like Nonfiction reveal another side, one that is intimate, devastating, and profoundly human. It reminds us that music is not only about entertainment. It is also about survival, about finding words for feelings that are too heavy to carry alone. The title itself, Nonfiction, is worth considering. It points to truth without disguise. Life is not fiction. It is not always a neat story with a happy ending. It is messy, painful, and sometimes unbearably cruel. But within that pain, there is also proof that we love, that we care, that the connections we make are real. To call the song Nonfiction is to say, this is life as it is, without filters. What makes Nonfiction remarkable is that, though it was born from one man's grief, it speaks to everyone. Anyone who has lost someone, who has questioned the meaning of existence, or who has struggled with despair, can find themselves in this song. And for those who have not faced such experiences directly, the song can be an act of empathy, an invitation to listen to the truth of another person's pain, and in doing so, become more human ourselves. Hirai has said that even after his friend's passing, he could not stop thinking about his smile. The song became a way to continue talking to him, to bridge the distance between life and death. In that sense, Nonfiction is both a farewell and an ongoing conversation. It does not pretend to solve the questions of life and death. Instead, it honors them, holding space for the mystery and the sorrow. Listening to Nonfiction is not easy. It asks us to face emotions that we often try to avoid. But in doing so, it also gives us strength. It shows us that vulnerability is not weakness, but proof of love. For listeners abroad, discovering this song is more than just discovering a piece of Japanese music. It is discovering the power of music itself to connect, to heal, and to tell the truths that cannot be spoken in ordinary words. So, if you are exploring Japanese music, do not overlook Ken Hirai's nonfiction. It may not give you easy answers, but it will give you something more important, a mirror of life itself. If you to hear the full lyrics, I've included the Japanese lyrics in the description, so please translate them yourself. I've also included the original music video in the description, so please check it out. Thank you for joining this exploration. If you would like to continue discovering songs with stories that move the heart, please subscribe, and let's continue this journey together.